Welcome to another real-time trade. In this video, I'll discuss several ways to manage the trade to empower you to design a trade management model that suits your unique mental wiring. This is the stuff of the real game. Now let's join the trade in progress. Hey guys, Czar here. Good morning to you. Happy Friday, 9:32 a.m. here. New York session just open, as you can see. We're on the third 1 minute candle here on the far right hand side. This happens to be the NASDAQ dropping down now. This is the S&P dropping up now. The Dow rallying up now. So a little bit of a divergence here. Let's take a look at the three sisters here, shall we? On this Friday morning. Happy Friday. Friday the 13th, by the way. Interesting times. We'll see how wacky and wild this gets as the day progresses. Okay, divergence, NASDAQ dropping, Dow rallying, S&P in the middle. That's the definition of divergence here in the three sisters, at least the way I like to use the terms. See that? Initial pop on all three of them, and then dropping here on the NASDAQ. Still rallying. He's hit a new high here on the Dow. So we will keep an eye on this. I'll put you on pause, and periodically here I'll cut out dead air, non-teaching moments, sideways grinding action, things like that. Keep this video nice and tight, and we'll take it from here. All right, guys, we're back. Watching now. NASDAQ. Short. Sell stop below here, guys. Sell stop below. I'll revise these markers here in a moment. Looking to short here. I'll explain the trade here in a moment. It's 10:05. We're only 35 minutes into the New York session. It's a pretty directionless market here today. Take you back to the three sisters. And I'm in, guys. Triggered in. Short the NASDAQ. Here we go. So that's my entry right there. And now it's just about being patient. Coin has been tossed. And target one has been hit on the NASDAQ. Finally, we entered this trade at 10:07, and it's now at 10:51, pardon me. So 1 minute candles. You can see how long we've been sitting in this. But the 1 hour all or nothing traders exited the trade with full profitability, and the others are remaining here to see what happens, of course. We'll keep following it. And target 2 has been hit at 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour all or nothing traders exited the game with full profitability. I'm just going to change this chart, guys, from a 1 minute to a 2 minute chart. See that? Just to clean it up a little bit so I can also fit all these candles in. It's been a very long trade. As you know, entered at 10:06, and it is now 11:04, almost an hour here in this trade. Just about an hour, actually. And just a reminder, this is a zone reversal trade, guys, all morning here in the European session. Earlier today, of course, rallying into this area and then finding resistance, breaking down below. I entered a bit late here on purpose because there was news at 10 a.m. So the 10 a.m. candle here, this 30-minute candle you see, waited for that to settle down a little bit and then sold on this break of structure that you see here, this break of this big attempt to rally on the 2 minute chart, and then a breakdown below, and here we are. Now, this is, obviously driven right through support here and yesterday's low. So the daily is no longer an inside day like it was on all three sisters, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow. But now we have a down candle, at least for now. This is a bearish configuration after all these up days that we've had in a row. Yesterday an engulfing, and sure enough, as you would see in textbook technical analysis, a break below, and then this bearish move down here on Friday the 13th. We'll watch to see what happens from here. And target 3 has finally been hit. A long trade. 2R, guys, 143.75 points on the NASDAQ. That was a big trade. And first trade of the day, sitting here since 10:06, 10:04. Yeah, 10:06 a.m. And it is now 11:27, so it's been quite a while. Thank you for joining me, guys. Happy Friday to you. Hope you have an amazing weekend, and we will talk to you soon. By the way, all four models profited fully. The 1R, 1.5, 2R, and the 2R moved to break even at 1R because prices hit 1R, did not come back to break even, or did not come back to the entry point. So the break even wouldn't have been activated. Hope that makes sense. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.